that there is a First Amendment, that you have a right to peacefully protest. Judge Perry did a very careful job of weighing the evidence, weighing the credibility of the evidence and those declarations that served as the testimony to be considered as to whether or not the President of the United States could and should federalize and deploy the National Guard into our great city and our great state. And I think after doing so, she made the correct decision to enter a temporary restraining order. One of the things that they're welcome to stay at our hotels if they pay the hotel rate. They're welcome to eat at our restaurants like any other American citizen. So certainly there are individual cases of, as the judge recognized, of people stepping out of line, but that there were pepper balls, tear gas being sprayed by, being fired by members of ICE or Border Patrol, and that provocation should not be used as a means to justify elevating to the deployment of the National Guard. The judge has ordered that the National Guard of the United States, whether they're from Texas or any other one of the 50 states, should not be deployed within the state of Illinois. So it is up to the defendants to make certain that they abide by the judge's order. It's not us. I find no joy in challenging my own government, and so I think all of you would agree with me. The acts of this president and this government are unpredictable, so I can't predict what's going to happen in the future. One of the things that the judge...
A federal judge in Chicago on Thursday temporarily blocked U.S. President Donald Trump's deployment of hundreds of National Guard soldiers in Illinois. U.S. District Judge April Perry said she was having difficulty lending credence to the government's claims of violence at daily protests over Trump's immigration crackdown at an immigration facility in the Chicago suburb of Broadview. Perry said the behavior of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement officers has prompted the protests. Deploying Guard soldiers to Broadview, Perry said, would, quote, only add fuel to the fire that defendants themselves have started. Her order will remain in effect until at least October 23rd. Around the time of Perry's ruling, about half a dozen Guard soldiers could be seen milling around inside the gate at the ICE Center in Broadview. A group of about 10 protesters were outside. Meanwhile, a 3-judge panel at a federal appeals court in San Francisco on Thursday appeared likely to set aside the ruling blocking a similar deployment in Portland, Oregon. That would clear the way for hundreds of soldiers to enter that city. The outcomes of the two cases could have significant implications for Trump's expanding campaign to deploy military personnel to the streets of U.S. cities over the objections from their Democratic leaders. The Democratic governors of Illinois and Oregon have accused Trump of deliberately mischaracterizing small, mostly peaceful protests as violent and dangerous in order to justify National Guard deployments. Government lawyers in both courts said the Guard soldiers were needed to protect federal officers and property from demonstrators. A White House spokesperson said the administration would appeal Perry's order.